Yeah, the Pure Marquette, the Manistee, or Muskegon Rivers, which it would be an unbelievable day. You're going to get a bit on that one soon by someone.
Yeah. And what some people, guys, by you, thank you. And what some people do is they wait till the end because they don't want to outbid themselves, and that's why we've got a hockey stick bench for two, and there's a shot on there on Nick Litchfield signing the side of it, and most of the Red Wings have signed it, including alumni, and it's already at about $3,300. We started at $500.
Wow.
It's a beautiful two-seat bench, though, and with a picture of Nick, so you know it's authentic, and everyone who signed it actually attended Lindsay's golf outing, and the players all signed it. So we've got wonderful stuff from Steve Eisenman, autographed Red Wings guitars, Red Hall jerseys, Mike Tyson autographed boxing glove, and how about Shaquille O'Neal's size 22 shoe?
Wow. That is pretty big. They say big feet, big skates.
Yes.
There's something for everybody in trips and restaurants, so please go to jamiedanielsfoundation.org.
Ken, tell us a little bit about the foundation for those who are not familiar with the sad story of your son.
Well, you can read about Jamie's story online. I know you guys don't have a lot of time, but we started the foundation 3 years ago, and to the generosity of so many and the hard work of our committee, the Children's Foundation, Jamie Daniels Foundation, we've raised around $1.2 million already, and it goes to our grant writing for collegiate recovery programs, full-time recovery coaches at colleges in Michigan, including we've added Ferris State and Central, working with Michigan. We already have Michigan State as the Jamie Daniels Memorial Scholarship. For someone in recovery who needs to leave school, we can offset their costs to go back if you don't succeed first time, because often you're in recovery, it's a lifetime goal. We have to get rid of the notion addicts don't want to be addicts, and there's substance use disorder. It can happen as easily as my son with a prescription drug in 5 days. So let's not judge, let's have empathy. The subject has changed. Probably anyone listening here probably knows somebody who became addicted, and not because they wanted to wake up one morning and say, hey, let's try this and screw up the rest of our lives. It's just like an alcoholic. Have some drinks, sometimes receptors in your brain react differently, and you can't stop. And opioid abuse or prescription medication and the Delta is our wonderful sponsor. anyone in the top four could be like a number one. Well, if Raymond keeps going, could very well be the best of that top five. We don't know, but it's so much fun to watch the kids now. It really is.
When you watch this team, what are your expectations? Because there's going to be moments where you're like, wow, you're getting really excited about watching them. Like the other night against Edmonton, you get excited about that. How do you temper your excitement and also the expectations for this team?
Honestly, my expectation is just to watch the progress. Okay? To see the kids, to see Raymond, and hopefully Zadina take the step. The Rebels have 9 unrestricted free agents end of the season. This team isn't going to all be together. It just isn't. The team's going to move them, whether it be Letty. And look what Nemestikov is doing now. I mean, he's 1 goal behind last year. You know the top 3 even strength goal scorers in the National Hockey League are? Oh, that's good. Tyler Bertuzzi, Nemestikov. Top 3 even strength goal scorers in the league. So you're looking. I have no expectations, honestly, and I don't say that in any bad fashion. I say that, and I go into every night, and I know the team's going to be competitive, and I think that's the coaching staff's expectation. Compete, you got a chance to win. That's mine when I watch them. I don't expect playoffs this year, and nobody does. If they do, wonderful. Even if they stay close, wonderful. I'm hoping the team's still in the mix in January. It's a day-by-day business. We all are in life, day-by-day. Hockey, day-by-day. This is day-by-day or month-by-month in the NHL. You hope by the month of January, you've still got games to watch, and they're within 6 or 7 points to play hockey, keep you in it. Can they do it in the end? I don't know. I don't have that expectation. I just expect competition, and they're not getting blown out of many games, except when they're in Montreal, and that's a bad spot to be. Good thing they're coming here on Saturday. And I don't know why it's Montreal. I have no idea, because they're not good. But that's my expectation, and that's how I temper it. Just that they compete and they be fun to watch, and they are. That's all I expect.
Well, maybe because Bertuzzi hadn't played in the Montreal games. All right, but we won't deal into
that.
Yeah,
they're all for Canada.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Monday, November 22nd, to watch the celebrity roast of Brett Hall for the Jamie Daniels Foundation. Go JamieDanielsFoundation.org. Browse through the items. Everybody can make a bid. It's a silent auction. Kenny, good luck with it. You have our support as always, and thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. And if you can't get Valley Sports Detroit, wherever you are, you can watch it, stream it through JamieDanielsFoundation.org and 8 o'clock. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Ken Daniels, one of the best. By the way, November 22nd. It's a big day in Detroit sports history.
In likeness.
It's when the Lions were taken over by the Ford family. 97-1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Vandal Sportsbook at Motor City Casino. Sports betting in a sports setting. A freeway closure is scheduled this weekend, 94 both directions, closing from 96 to 75, 9 tonight through Monday morning. Make every play count with NFL live betting at Vandal Sportsbook at the Motor City Casino. Live betting lets you in on the action all game long. Even if you missed opening kickoff, you can still place all your favorite bets from money line, point spreads, over-unders, and more. Visit today or download the Vandal Sportsbook app to get started. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
I'm Amy Lawrence with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Another Pro Bowl addition to the Los Angeles Rams. Not even 2 weeks after they trade for star pass rusher Von Miller, the former Denver Bronco is no longer the new kid on the block. One of his good buddies, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., chooses Los Angeles from among his suitors. Ultimately, the decision boiled down to LA and Green Bay. Odell has told people Sean McVay outlined specific options and ways to get OBJ involved in an offense that already features Cooper Kupp and his league-leading 10 receiving touchdowns, as well as Robert Woods. The Rams are tops in the NFL in total offense now that Matthew Stafford is at the helm. The roster is replete with superstars on both sides of the ball. So no doubt, the Rams are all in. Super Bowl or bust. They're mortgaging the farm to buy a bag full of lottery tickets. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Lowe's Provember event is back. In celebration of pros, we're offering special values on top tools to get any job done right. Head into Lowe's and check out the largest selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories. Right now, you can get a guaranteed tough DeWalt 20-volt max bare tool free when you buy a Bolt Max Drill or Impact Driver Kit. Shop in-store or order online. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Valid through 1/5 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. U.S. only.
From city streets to back roads. From road warrior to carpooler. There are some things you can always count on. Like the reliability, durability, and power of DieHard, America's most trusted auto battery. No matter where your journey takes you, count on DieHard to get you started on the road ahead. Available at your local Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores.
This is for the men who never settle, the ones who believe only quitters end a game in a tie. The type of guys who choose the bar with the biggest TVs and overcompensate for theirs at home. This is the Lodge mentality. This is Twin Peaks.
Go to Twin Peaks and celebrate National Happy Hour Day. Whether you're into 29-degree man-sized drafts, crafted bourbon cocktails poured over ice balls, or classics like the Peaks Margarita, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Happy National Happy Hour Day. Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Maybe this is you too. A lot of people do not like their health plan right now, and they're worried they're stuck with it. One that costs too much or doesn't meet their needs, or for whatever reason, they're just not happy with it. If that is you, some great news. There really is another choice. It's called MediShare, and it's such a great option, especially if you're self-employed, changing jobs, or part of the gig economy. Here's what you get when you switch to MediShare. First, huge savings. The typical family saves $500 a month. You also get a massive doctor network, or you can just use the doctor of your choice, or MediShare's free 24/7 telehealth option. And you get to be part of something you can believe in. MediShare is a community of Christians who share each other's healthcare bills. No wonder MediShare gets double the customer satisfaction ratings compared with typical health insurance. So no, you are not stuck. You've got a great alternative. Call now. 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Hey Detroit, listen up. Our annual Black Friday sales event is on at your Metro Detroit Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram dealers, which means great deals on some of our hottest selling models, like the powerful Ram 1500 Bighorn. And check out the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, now with 3 rows that seat up to 7 passengers. Plenty of inventory to choose from, or build the vehicle the way you want it and place your order today. Hurry into a Metro Detroit Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram dealer.
It's been tough talking to my doctor about constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. I finally laid all my symptoms out there and how they keep coming back. She said I may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. We agreed it's time to try something different.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Visit a doctor in person or online. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Avian Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
It's been tough talking to my doctor about constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. I finally laid all my symptoms out there and how they keep coming back. She said I may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. We agreed it's time to try something different.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Visit a doctor in person or online. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Avian Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
You have $1 million home? I got $1 million buyers lined up. Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP.
Red Wings host the Montreal Canadiens. Pregame tomorrow at 6:45 on
Stoney and Jansen with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love mock drafts. We love big boards, especially when you have a team like the Detroit Lions, who are, as we know, winners, and are looking ahead for the last few days of April to build their team.
Yes. And there's two different takes on this one, because you've got Mel Kiper's big board,
right,
which just ranks players in regards to their overall score, their overall talent.
Right, and they get updated throughout.
Yes.
Because we're in November and the draft is late April.
And you've also got the mock drafts, which it starts to pair it takes those grades and then places them with one, is a team drafting for best player available or a need. As you get further down the draft board, it's a need. And on Mel Kiper, so let's talk, you want to talk about the big board first?
Sure.
Let's the Mel Kiper's big board. And Michigan fans, there's some interesting takes on this one. Detroit Lions fans, interesting takes as well, because as I think everybody would agree, we need a quarterback.
Yes.
And this year, the first, on this Mel Kiper's big board, the first quarterback ranked, and he even says it's not a great quarterback class, is the one that we've been talking about a little bit, Kenny Pickett, out of the University of Pittsburgh. He comes in at number 20. So there's nobody in the top 10, top 19. I won't say top 20 because he is top 20.
As of now.
And he says, depending on need and whatnot, there could be some guys that he might move up. But the overall number one for him, which has been pretty much everybody's, draft rankings, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Out of Oregon. Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame comes in at number 2, the safety. And we all, I think, agree that he's the dog the Lions might need.
Yes.
Yet I don't believe you're going to take him number 1 overall.
Right. You're going to take a human before a dog.
This is correct. And for Lions fans, early on it was, hey, when some of the mocks had them at pick at number 3, they were taking Derek Stingley Jr. Number 3 cornerback, and we know how well people have loved the number 3 cornerback pick.
Yes, indeed.
Here. But for Michigan fans, number 5, Aidan Hutchins, D-end, University of Michigan.
That's fair.
It's fair. He's had his pretty good season. And he was previously ranked 6 on his big board.